Welcome back to the channel that never uploads. I'll be your host, and today we're talking about Modern Warfare weapons. And we're not talking about the old COD 4 Modern Warfare, we're talking about the new one with really controversial maps and the one that everyone's angry at but still can't stop playing. So, I'm not talking about the M4 today, but I'm going to start talking about some good but not M4 weapons. So, we're going to look at today is we're going to look at the 7.25 shotgun. And we'll take a look at this kind of, we'll skeleton this one, take kind of a look at what we're really doing here. This thing has good range, good damage, slow reloads, 2 rounds in the chamber, and is very, very moddable. The base one's going to handle pretty well. We'll set up a class with that as well. I forgot to do this, so we'll just do that real quick. This is my testing class, frags, stuns, which I won't be using, scavenger, restock, and shrapnel. Scavenger's the only one I use, and then the weapon. I have two. I have one that is built down to a minimal for mobility build, and the other one, which is a Marksman's version. Now, we're going to go over the attachments real quick. I'm going to talk about what you can do with this. And I'm going to build this into one that you can actually, a kind of a niche build for you to take a look at. But, muzzle, this is worthless. 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 If you want a muzzle attachment, you will use this one if you want it suppressed because it ups your damage range, and that is always good for shotguns. And this one because it just makes you do more damage at a further distance, so that's good. For barrels, this one's totally worthless. Do not use this one. This one for mobility, and this one for marksman's. If almost all the time you want this barrel, this is the good one. Laser, it's kind of whatever you want. This is always a good one if you're okay with the laser being visible. It's just a nice bonus to mobility. Optic is to choice. I don't know of any bonuses they have, except this one has aim down sight speed, so if you really want that, this is what you want. Stocks, these don't give you massive bonuses. This one's kind of the biggest one, but it comes with a few downsides, and it's butt ugly, so, you know. Guards, similar story. This is the one that I found to be the most useful, because the benefits are pretty good compared to minimal negative, and it looks cool, so. Ammunition, that's what we'll be taking a look at in a second for the niche build. Then under barrel, just kind of to choice, I would suggest this one though, because I think both those are good negatives, and the movement speed's not too bad. You can see it very negligibly changes that. Commando foregrip's also good, just because it looks stylish as fuck. So, let's show you what the slugs do. Slugs have very rough ballistics in this game, but we're going to put together one so you just kind of see how they work. So if we're going to use slugs, we're going to use it differently, because we're going to be using like holding stuff away from us. So we want to extend the damage range. And that's one of those situations where you want this one over this one. So we're going to use this muzzle brake. We're going to use this for more damage range. We're trying to extend the one-shot kill as far as possible. We'll throw a sight on there. So we'll throw a hollow on there. And then we're going to throw on, we got one more spot we can kind of choose. We can, between a body, we can choose a guard. But I'm going to say if you want, there's two things that are really good in this from this selection. If you melee a lot, fast melee is great. It's good because you can just kind of spam it and stuff dies. But sleight of hand is, I think, essential for the shotgun. And if you look at my other shotgun classes, they all have it. All of them. So, let's take these things to the field. I got some bots on Speedball. Just easy bots. The reason I'm using offline is so I can kind of have a self-contained testing environment. Not really testing, I know this thing works, but a self-contained environment where I can just kind of show you how the weapon functions. So I got, I think, 3 or 4 bots in here. Recruit, just kind of go through the ropes and I don't know, show you how it performs. It's a good gun. I quite enjoy it, and it's very, very good. So we'll start with this one. So it looks very nice. ADS is pretty quickly. Laser is visible, but it's not too obtrusive. Knife for the secondary. Don't have to worry about that. Let's go take a look at this. So probably gonna see. So nothing there. Whoop. Ranges in this weapon's strong suit. Doing that is, yeah, just kind of dumpstering fools at point blank range. Yoink. Lots of damage. Let's see if we can extend the range a little bit. That's, yeah, you get the picture. It struggles a little bit. It struggles a little bit past close range. You're going to need usually both barrels, sometimes 3. See, point blank there, didn't kill in one shot. So yeah, but if you want to rush around and kind of like autism it, and do that to people. And get really reliable close range one-shots. This will do it for you. It's not a bad setup, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's about the extent of your one-shot range right there. Because you can see the spread is pretty, here. It's pretty nutty. It's very much a blunderbuss. Whip. And if you're hip firing it, good luck. Yeah. So let's take a look at the Marksman one, which is better setup, but definitely a little bit more niche. You can see the range where I can hit people and one-shot people is quite a bit better. Was that a double kill? No. Yeah, still struggles when you get out to range, but I can definitely still poke people to death. Yeah, this is quite obviously, and this is, you see how slow the reload is even with sleight of hand. It's definitely, yeah. My accuracy isn't perfect, I understand that, but you're gonna get, damn it. Yeah, you're gonna get pretty comparable performance from this thing, from what I'm getting right here, which is, in my opinion, not bad in the slightest. Because you can hip fire too with this setup. Oh, frick, I'm terrible. That was really rough. Where's the other dude that was over there? Damn it. Why am I so bad? Oh. Hello. Hi. Hi. Yeah. I don't know if I really have to describe this too much more. It's just kind of a model 1887. And before people go crying about how it's OP, you have to be relatively accurate to use this thing with this current setup. Yeah, it's got a lot of range, but it's got a very tight spread, so you can't spray it. It's got a slow reload, even though you're using a perk on sleight of hand. And you only have 2 shots with a relatively low fire rate for a semi-auto. Damn, I can't believe my actually was bad. So yeah, let's get the last one out. So this is how this gun performs with slugs. I don't have a zoom sight, by the way, because I don't like it. One-shot kills are a bit easier. You got him in the chest, though. Definitely harder to aim, though. But if you can, it is a noticeable killing machine. But the ballistics are rough. I mean, very rough. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where the hell? Whoop. And as you can tell, this weapon definitely is just ridiculously potent with slugs. It does. It honestly kind of trounces snipers if you don't suck at aim. Now I'm gonna try to show you where it's weak with slugs. We're gonna try to get a little farther back and show you kind of that ballistic pattern is rough. At long ranges, you're definitely gonna need to lead your shots a bit, and there will be some drop off. It is not a perfect weapon. I really want to get one across the map so you can tell. But I mean, we'll just fire one up so you can see. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah. It's just very extreme ballistics, which it should be. I think this kind of killing power needs those kind of ballistics. I'm going to eat some deaths real quick so I can show you how this thing performs with slug, but built a little bit more for, what's the word? Mobility. So we're going to throw that on there. We're going to ditch this. We're going to throw on, actually, we'll use a stock. Yeah, this one. So, noticeably higher aim on sight time. Still handles just great. And honestly, this one might be the best. Honestly, it's preference. I'm saying honestly a lot. A lot of attachments is preference. Especially with shotguns. Like, there's so many good ways to use them. And it's not like... I'm going to talk about an LMG next time, I think. You know how it is. Yeah, I never know I'm going to upload next, but I plan to talk about an LMG next. And that one I think is a little more cut and dry with what's good and what's not. But this is just kind of, damn, you are really just trying to get a shot. And this is definitely, if you want slugs, I've used all the shotguns with slugs. This is by far the best one. Just the way it handles the damage range. You'll get a lot of hit markers with other slug shotguns. What the frick? That was weird. You can see I'm getting very few hit markers. I don't even know if I've gotten any. Damn. That was a shot. Frick. Yep. So you can see this thing very much manhandles any other bots, but you know, it's not so much about the way I'm out playing them. It's about how this thing performs. Now, I will say, you can't rush around like you can with some shotguns with the 7.25. It needs a deft hand, so to speak. Man, I really thought I hit him there. You need to be patient with it. I'm not saying camp. I'm not saying play tactical. I'm saying, you see how I'm playing, I'm kind of like pre-aiming corners. I'm letting enemies walk into my shots. I'm not trying to make something that isn't there. Unless you're a bot with perfect reaction time or a little bit of lag on your side. What the hell? Oh. You're going to struggle to beat out ARs at point blank range. Fuck. Blind shot. Oh wait, where'd he go? That was you. We walked around each other. Good stuff. So yeah, well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's about it. Hippity hoppity. Your likes and subs on my property. You know the drill. Yeet. Kind of going off this and bit here. I know it's against recruit bots, but it makes my dick feel big, so don't tell me anything. It's fun as fuck. And honestly, I'm just going to whip recommendation before I dip. Play bots a little bit in this game. The bots in this game, get a 4 or 5 or even 6 on a small map. Oh, fuck. And just kind of go around and drop some fools. It's fun. Until that happens, where take 2, bitch. That's right. It's just fun. Not really much more to say. I mean, you've probably played this game. If you play the beta, you get a version of this build, and it's a pretty terrible version of this gun, to be honest. Like, it really is. The attachments don't really work together at all. So take your time, level it up. If you're struggling to level up guns like this or other single-shot weapons, play hardcore. Kills for weapons like this come a lot easier in that. See, I'm full drop. You can level stuff up a lot easier. Don't use slugs in hardcore, though, if you just want to hate yourself. Hey, buddy. Oof. Well, that'll be it for me. Thanks for watching. Deuces.